with Lady D today. I am your host, and I want to thank you for coming on with us, Ayaana Cooper. She is our special guest today, and she has several businesses.
Yes.
So why don't you tell our guests a little bit of something about you?
Okay, so hi, special guests, and I appreciate being on. We feel honored just to even be on the radio and the airways. So I have several businesses, and God has blessed me with, and one of them is in partnership with my sister Lisa McGuthrie, Our Favorite Things Boutique. But a little bit more history about me is I have a ministry called Beautiful Flowers Incorporated. It's a nonprofit corporation.
Okay.
And then when we hit the scene, we collaborated, and we've been running a course of building businesses, building community, building up just different platforms ever since.
That is really awesome.
Yes.
I want to ask you about your name.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, what does your name mean?
My name means beautiful flowers.
And is that why you named your business that?
Yes.
That
yes.
is awesome. And how long have you had your business?
In 2008 is when the incorporation was founded. And many years we have been going to feed the homeless and do different things throughout the community. And that's a platform to help businesses and help the homeless population in Northeast Ohio. So behind the scene, quietly, we do that. In front of the scene, we have the platform of the businesses that fuels helping people who are in need.
Tell us a little bit more about that.
The beautiful flowers.
Yes.
We've done different types of events to raise money to do that, and our main place that we donate is different homeless shelters around this community, and we quietly do that on purpose because we want to make sure that those people are served. But at the same time, with those different businesses, we've met all different types of people, and so we do a thing called More Than a Tea, and that's team building. So that's a team building platform. One of the things we would love to do, and that's what we're going to do with the next venture that I'm going to talk to you about, is do a play called Why You Wearing That, and that will attack why people are wearing what they wear and nowadays, helping build them with self-esteem issues and just who are you, and why are you wearing what you're wearing.
You know, that is excellent because what you wear tells a lot about you.
Yes.
And it may not be exactly correct, but it does represent, it's the first impression.
Yes.
And that first impression is very important.
Yes, it is.
Okay?
Yes, it
and
is.
I like that because I see a lot of our young adults, they're very comfortable with wearing whatever.
Yes.
Wherever.
Yes. Yes.
And I think there is a time and a place for those outfits.
Yes, it is.
You know?
Yes, it is.
Our young ladies, they wear these big giant bags over their head.
Mm-hmm.
And they step out the
Those
house
bonnets.
and they just,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they're still wearing their pants.
Oh, yeah, we're going to attack it all.
Are you going to get it all?
Yes.
You're going to get them about them pajama pants too at the grocery store?
So in times past, what we did, we did a play called Why You Wearing That, and we're going to do it again.
Okay.
And so we had like a pilot come out, and the pilot had a do-rag on and pants down now. And the question is, would you want your pilot that's going to fly you across the nation to come out or to wear that? So what you are wearing is a general representation of who you are as a person. It's a billboard.
Right.
So attacking the youth with that, and building businesses with More Than a Tea, and just different conferences and things around the region, just to kind of hit on different subjects. And all of those pieces together makes the whole piece of the puzzle for the community to be strong.
How many people do you have involved in this?
So it's two parts. So under Beautiful Flowers, we have subsidiaries. And the first subsidiary is Walking in Victory, and that's
Okay.
the ministry because I'm an ordained pastor.
Okay.
And then the second thing that we also do is called Sugar and Scrubs, and that's been sold all over Northeast Ohio and including in where you met my sister, Lisa McGuthrie, at Our Favorite Things Boutique.
Yes.
Yeah, so that one birthing out of many different platforms under the umbrella of Beautiful Flowers has been birthed, and those are different sources of revenue.
That is just a wonderful tree with all those different branches.
Oh,
You know?
Yes.
That's what I'm
yes,
looking at. It's a
yes,
tree
yes.
that's being, all these branches are coming from it.
Yes.
And that is awesome.
Yes. Yes.
Because it shows that the tree can bloom and blossom.
Yes.
And you're going at a lot of different areas in people's lives.
Yes.
But still making major differences.
That's exactly right. That's
Yes,
exactly
that
right.
is so important because our homeless,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and we're flooded with it. And someone has to care.
That's exactly right. And I've come to realize it's a call because you can help someone and care, but if you're not called to someone who's all the way at the brink, your attitude could be like, well, they should just get a job and da 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 da. But you have to be called to help. You know, you might be called to help little kids. I'm not
Right.
called to help the babies.
Right.
But I am called to help the population that is down on their luck. I've been anointed to do that.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And how long have you been apostle?
I've been an apostle since 2015.
And what made you become an apostle?
Well, the Lord called me. I didn't just self-apostolize myself.
Okay.
He called me in my mama's womb, and I was saved as a little girl. The Lord had led me up to Michigan, and as we were driving through the city of Cleveland, I used to attend Lutheran East School.
Okay.
And then we went right past Urban Lutheran, which used to be called Urban Lutheran when I was a little girl, on 55th and Superior. So there was a school there. It's been turned into different things over time.
Wow.
And as a little child, I knew I was called to minister the gospel. The first person I ever brought to the Lord, I was a teenager, and they were going through all kinds of situations. And I said, hey, you know what you need? You need Jesus. And I know the way to get you to Jesus. And we knelt right there, and that was the first person where evangelism came alive in my heart. And she gave her life to the Lord, and the rest was history. And that brought that one moment in time in my heart. I'm like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. And, you know, of course, the Lord is like, that's what I called you to do. And so he's been having me found different ministries over time.
Okay.
And also, you know, we talk about the kingdom of God. It's not just the corner church. If the whole world belongs to the Lord, and you say, let the kingdom come, that means in business also.
Yes.
And so he's ordained me in an apostolic way to hit the marketplace and to have marketplace ministry as well as the traditional ministry in churches.
That is excellent. I think the churches need to come out of those brick walls and come out that box.
Yeah.
And really get out here. And,
Yes.
because I feel as though they could do so much more in giving and in their service.
Yeah.
You know, and making someone's day.
Yes.
So that is excellent.
And I believe that's why that when you met Lisa McGuthrie, when you went in there and you were like, I listened to what you said on the way up here, and it was just the feeling that you had about the store. Well, you know, when you went in there, in that back room was an event center.
Yeah.
And we used to have our ministry back there.
Okay.
And so when we got to that place, there was nothing in it. It used to be a candy store.
Okay.
And we tricked the whole place out because you had to have vision to you know what it looks like now.
Right.
But in the back is where we used to host Walking in Victory Ministries. And so it was the marketplace and ministry like shifting, like gears.
Okay.
So God is in the place, and that's why you feel the way you feel when you go in there.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's just a burst. And it's so much that's going on. And it's colorful, and I love it because I understand that you all have taken like about 19 different businesses and
Yes.
combined them into one store.
Yes.
So everybody gets a chance to sell their goods.
Yes.
and it makes the store so fulfilling.
Yes.
And you've got such a great variety.
Yes.
And I'm loving this sweater that you have on.
You can
want to
find
talk
this.
about that?
This
talk
is
about
part
that.
of the Sacred Threads collection, and it is sold. It's free trade.
Okay.
So this, along with many other unique pieces that you won't see anywhere else. When Lisa buys for the store, she buys maybe 5 to 7 pieces of an article, and then that's it. So you won't see it duplicated out over and over.
Well, that's good, because I bought a sweater the first day I was in there. Lord knows, I hope I never see nobody in my sweater.
You probably won't.
It's for my birthday.
You probably will never see it again unless you went to another country or something.
No, but
You just won't see it.
it's really beautiful. And I love the fact that you do have this little event center back there. And talking about event centers, I understand that you all are branching out. Let's talk about that, because I'm excited about that.
All right, audience, hold on to your seat right now.
Okay.
So God has just enlarged our territory. Lisa and the whole team been in Our Favorite Things working and just kind of really digging in, and God opened an incredible door. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Tizano's Party Center in Euclid.
I had never heard of it until she told me.
Okay. Well, it's a huge facility.
Okay.
And so we signed the paperwork, and starting January 1, that facility belongs to us. Yay!
Yes,
And it is
yes.
called Signature Events and Catering. So
Awesome.
you can host your weddings there. You can host your bar mitzvahs. You can do plays if you want. And there are 2 separate event centers. So the first one holds 100 people, and the other one holds 350 people.
Awesome.
So you can have corporate businesses and meetings and fashion shows. The sky is the limit. Ghost kitchens, we're going to make that a major pillar in the community, not just for weddings, but just like we did with the event center.
Yes.
At Our Favorite Things.
Right.
We're going to do that thing right there as well.
That is awesome. Tell me, what is the menu going to look like there?
Oh, I'm
'Cause
glad
I like to eat.
So just like
Goodies. A good place to go.
So just like any event center, Lisa's husband, Donald McGuthrie, is a bona fide chef. So,
okay. I didn't know that.
So he has all the licenses and everything for us to be in there legitimately. So it's not a
Okay.
bootleg operation. He's a bona fide chef.
Okay.
But we don't want to just say, it's Donald McGuthrie's food.
Okay.
We're going to find the best chefs in this community, because just like with Our Favorite Things Boutique, we wanted to share this opportunity with the ones in the community. So we're going to share this with a list of chefs. So we're taking
that's
interviews
really awesome.
for tastings.
Okay.
And they can be a part of the lineup of if someone is booking a wedding and just say they want a Caribbean type of food. So we would find the best person to make those types of dishes, and we would hire them for that event.
Now
So it's
you're
not just
talking.
going to be
Yes.
the African American regular food. It's going to be that plus so much more.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're out of the box.
I love that. What's the address? What's the
Okay,
location?
so I wrote it down so I would not get it wrong.
That's fine.
It is 1361 East 260th Street
Okay.
in Euclid, Ohio, 44132.
Excellent. And what's the contact number for you chefs out here? Because, we've got some amazing chefs here in the Northeast Ohio area that is looking for a place to show how to eat.
Ooh, well, this is the place. Oh, and it has a huge, humongous commercial kitchen.
Awesome.
With all of the fixings. So everything is going to be a turnkey location.
Okay.
So you don't even have to bring your own stuff. Everything will be sitting right there available. And the contact information for bookings, for interviews, 216-280-9013.
That is awesome. Give it to them one more time just in case
All right.
they didn't have a pen available.
Okay, audience, I'm going to say it slower now. You get your pen and paper together. I'm going to give you like 3 seconds to get it.
Okay.
All right, 216 280-9013. And we're also on Facebook. So we have a Facebook platform,
Okay.
and it's Signature Events and Catering.
Okay.
And the number is all there, and we will book an interview or book you for a special event, or we'll create it for you. So we have a lot of great event planners. So we're going to do the same thing with event planning.
Okay.
So if you are a great event planner out there and you need somewhere to display your work, we will put you on a list of lineups. So if someone comes and they want something done that's out of our scope of expertise, we'll know who to call, and we can say, okay, we have a great person who knows how to decorate like this.
That is awesome, because that's what I have a daughter, Mrs. K, who is an amazing event planner.
Oh.
And she can just decorate.
Okay.
Her imagination is just all over.
Okay.
So she's awesome. So I'm going to tell her
Okay,
about
good.
this opportunity.
Yeah.
So tell me, what was your mission at the start of your company?
Which one?
Okay, right.
We are a conglomerate at this point.
So let's talk about one of them branches. Let's see. Let me go to this leaf over here.
Okay.
The event catering place.
Okay, so the inception of Our Favorite Things, it was a boutique. But what began to happen is there was basically a storage room in back. But it was so big, we're like, this can be something else. This is something else. And as we looked, I'm like, this is going to be an event center. And week in and week out, Lisa and the team at Our Favorite Things, they host baby showers and bridal showers and ministries and prayer breakfasts. And so they've been in this engine of practicing this for a few years now.
Okay.
Right back there.
How long has her husband been a chef?
That I don't know the whole answer to that.
Okay,
but I
that's all right.
believe at least about 10, 15 years. He's always had a love for cooking, but he professionally got all the licenses and all that. I think, sorry, Donald, if it's longer than that, but it's been for some years. So he didn't just come out of chef school and just started. He's been doing this for a while.
Great. So now I want to ask you, so if someone wanted to rent the space
Yes.
and bring in their own caterer, could they do that?
No, they can't.
Okay.
You can rent the room, but you can't bring in by law your own food.
No, not your own food, but maybe you had a chef that had their own business and they wanted to come in and do the layout.
We would have to verify and certify them first. So they would have to kind of be on our lineup. So we can do a reverse tasting,
Okay.
and then we sign off on it because our name would be on the line for that whole space.
Okay.
So we could, we can definitely get creative, but traditionally you would have to pick from a lineup of our chefs, our
From your
approved
chef.
chefs.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay, I see. So how many do you think you're going to have?
At least 10.
At least 10 that
Yes.
we can choose from. So
Yes.
therefore we have different array of different types of food.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
that's good. That is-
Because once again, we want to use this platform to share what is good in the community. And a lot of times of businesses, you only have one person's view. And we want to share this opportunity. This opportunity is not just for us. This is a launching pad for other businesses, just like Our Favorite Things has been.
And will you all be having your own lineup of food?
Y-
Where
oh,
you can,
Absolutely.
Okay.
And that's where
because
so-
that's what I want to know.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh, he'll still be doing a lot of cooking.
Okay, excellent. And so let's go back to the store.
Okay.
Our favorite things.
All right.
Okay, so how could someone, if they wanted to, because the items in there are like assignment, or how does it work?
Well, we work out a deal with the vendors that are there, but about 75% of the store is actually under Our Favorite Things.
Okay.
And then a person who wants to come to the store, which we actually shut that off. So everything that's in the store now, it's at a holding place. So we're not taking any more applications for that.
Okay.
But at the same time, Lisa does a weekly or a daily show called the CLE in Cleveland. So it's to shop. daily. So she goes live on Facebook, and
Okay.
you can shop right there, just sitting, just like you would like if you're watching TV. She holds up a number. If you want that article, you can purchase it, and then she'll ship it to you. So you don't even have to come in the store.
Oh, no, that's
And
really
that was
nice.
birthed out of COVID.
Okay, because I was going to ask, how did you guys stay afloat when everyone else is being shut down? You know, the businesses and things.
One of the main things through the businesses is prayer.
Okay.
And God gave us each one of the businesses. God gave me Sugar Scrubs, and I have to mention there's another. You mentioned Branches, but there's another store in the Columbus area called Branches. So you hit, and that's with her daughter Anique Russell.
That is
And
so
they have it. It's called
cool.
Branches,
Called
and it's
Branches.
a branch off
See?
of Our Favorite Things.
Yes.
And she's one of the partners in the new venture for Signature Events.
Okay.
So you were right in the highway of what is going on. So I would be amiss if I did not mention Branches in Columbus, and that's what she runs. It's an extension, but she also has a couple businesses as well.
All right, let's talk about this family. Is just, I mean, you guys are just awesome, and I love it, you know, to see women in business, women of color in business, and successful with this too. You have so many different talents. God has truly blessed you all.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the store in Columbus.
Okay.
All right, now that's Lisa's daughter.
Yes. Now that is also her main business is called Too Good Eats.
Okay, let's talk about Too Good Eats. Here's another brand.
Now that's why it's called Branches. Now, before I explain a lot of it, God is a creator. He creates, and if we can get the mind of Christ and get the thoughts of Christ, what God's intention for all of us is to have an unlimited supply. And a lot of us are struggling with one idea and getting one idea through the gauntlet. And if you can just kind of like stop overthinking it, get clarity.
Right.
And once you really dig a groove for the one idea, God has manifold ways to bless you. And he has many ideas. So ideas are like seeds as well.
Yes.
And so if you go ahead and cultivate the one idea, which is the one seed, many more ideas will come, and eventually you'll have more ideas. I have more ideas than time, talent, and space right now that no one has heard about. So when you connect yourself with a body of people that is serving the true and living God, those ideas will begin to pour out. So the more questions you ask, the more you're going to find out, because it's just an unlimited thing.
And you know, I agree with that, because I'm working on a project now, and it's like so many ideas just come, and it's like every day is just such a good day. And you know, you should never limit yourself.
Yeah.
And you should be able to feel free to explore.
Yes.
And come out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
Because again, we all are gifted with so many talents.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
and to just, first of all, get the okay from God.
Yes.
Ask him, what do you want me to do?
Yes. She done hit that. Yes.
You know, ask God, what do you want me to do now? Okay? Because, I mean, I could do a lot of different things.
Yes.
But I need to get your okay.
That's it.
Okay?
That's
And then
it.
I can just move, and when it's right, it flows.
Yes, it is. Yes, it does.
It just flows.
Yes, it does.
So that
Yes, it
way
does.
you know you're on the right track.
Yes, it does.
You know?
Yes, it
So
does.
that is just so amazing.
Yeah.
I am so happy for you, sisters. Again, give us the information of the store that's on Larchmere.
Okay, so the unique thing about that is I used to live as a little girl right down the street and used to pass that store. It was a bakery at the time every single day as a kid. And so it's amazing how God can loop you around to your destiny, and you're walking past it and you don't even know it. So the address to Our Favorite Things Boutique and Event Center is 12730 Larchmere Boulevard in Cleveland, Ohio, 44123. So it's 120, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So it's down the street and around the corner from the Shaker Square area.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, I lived in that area, and it's a beautiful neighborhood.
It is.
And to go back and now see all the different business on Larchmere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is really a nice way to just go stroll and shop.
Yes.
And it's so nice to see us out here opening up business.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So that is just really awesome. And give the audience the address
Okay.
to the new location
Oh.
that's coming in January.
Well, we are so excited about this, and we want the audience to get excited with us for just some hometown cooking or a upscale event. We know how to throw some parties, like we know how to do it to uplift.
Okay.
And so that new venture is a beautiful, humongous space, and it'll be called Signature Events Venue and Catering.
Okay.
1361 East 260th, Euclid, Ohio 44132. And again, that phone number is 216-280-9013.
Excellent. And your other organizations that you have, if someone wanted to assist and help you with getting out here working with the homeless or
Yes.
the youth,
Yes.
how can they do that?
And that is Beautiful Flowers Incorporated, and we are a certified nonprofit organization.
Okay.
And we have a Facebook platform, and you can reach me on Facebook platform, and you can also reach me at www.walkinginvictory.org.
Excellent. And if someone wanted to donate,
It's all online. You can
It's
just
all
hit the
online, all that
donate button,
information
and yes.
okay,
Yes,
that is
yes,
great.
yes.
That is great. And I'm so excited. When is the next play coming out?
Oh, you know what? Okay, now you know what?
Yeah, because now that's real good.
Yes.
That should be a traveling play.
Ooh, you
Okay,
talking good.
let's
See,
get
you
that
know
on the
what?
road.
You have jumped in the river. So next year at the event center, I'm going to begin to host a conference called Rise Up.
Okay.
And it's going to help our youth rise up to the next level, or if you're at one level and you need to go to the next level. So we're going to have a panel of different prominent people throughout this region.
Right.
And it's going to help us to get to the next level. But in the midst of all that, we're going to do the play Why You're Wearing That. So we're going to break down who told you to wear this, and you're going here, and why you're wearing that, and
Right.
strip this off. So we haven't solidified that date, but that's coming up at that event center as well. So
Excellent. Well, Ayaana Cooper, I'm so happy to have you on today. And I just want to thank you all for joining us today. And if you are doing something great, please give me a call at 216-571-2235. And that's what's going on.
Ah.